Most contractors don't collapse, they stall. And the stall almost happens somewhere between $2 and $5 million in revenue. On paper, the company looks successful, multiple trucks, steady job flow, revenue is climbing, there's a growing team, but internally, it may feel tight. Cash flow feels unpredictable, the margins aren't clear, taxes feel reactive, you still final decision on everything. And stepping away for 2 weeks could create anxiety. That's a ceiling. It's not caused by lack of effort, it's caused by lack of structure. And the early stages, hustle works. You can grow by adding trucks, adding technicians, adding revenue, but revenue growth without structural evolution creates fragility. Let's define what actually exists at the 3 million stall point. First, there is no margin governance. Most contractors track revenue, some track net income, very few track gross profit per service line, and very few understand labor burdens accurately. Very few know contribution margins per truck. Without that visibility, pricing decisions are a little bit reactive. Hiring decisions are emotional, expansion decisions are guesses. That's not scaling, and that's expanding complexity. Second, owner dependency is still high. You approve estimates, you resolve escalations, you answer major vendor calls, you make financial decisions from instinct. The business depends on your presence, and dependency kills scalability. It also kills valuation. A buyer doesn't purchase revenue. A buyer purchases transferable infrastructure. If the business collapses when you step away, it isn't scalable. It's dependent on you. Third, there is no cash allocation discipline. Money flows in, bills get paid, taxes show up, distributions are inconsistent. There is no defined capital allocation model, no structured tax reserve, no retained earnings discipline, no reinvestment standard. When cash is managed by memory instead of a system, growth feels stressful, and stress limits expansion. This is where most contractors misdiagnose the issue. They think we need more leads, we need more trucks, or we need more expand the territory. But what they actually need is infrastructure. Revenue growth amplifies what already exists. If structure is weak, growth magnifies the weaknesses. If structure is strong, growth compounds the strength. At Insight, we evaluate contractors' businesses through 3 structural pillars, not services, not tactics. It's just structure. Pillar 1 is business growth infrastructure. Clean financial visibility, margin governance, defined KPIs, management layer clarity. Documents are processes, transferables are operations. Pillar 2 is tax efficiency architecture. Proactive tax planning, entity alignment, strategy tracking, audit-proof documentation, cash reserve before it's needed. And then pillar 3 is the exit and wealth design, or the retirement. Not someday, now. Valuation readiness is also something that we work on. EBITDA normalization, personal wealth separation from cash, retirement vehicles, asset protection. Most contractors build revenue, very few build enterprise value. And that is why they stall, because scaling revenue without building enterprise infrastructure creates operational pressure without the freedom. The real question isn't how do I grow, it's how do I build a contractor business that runs without me, that generates predictable margins, allocates capital intentionally, and is sellable if I choose. That requires structure. No more hustle, no more complexity, just structure. And structure is what breaks the $3 million ceiling. Growth without clarity creates fragility, but clarity with structure creates freedom.